Hey guys, Greg here. I wanted to do a video on Soul Phantasma because you guys have seen me do some reviews or do some things on it. I actually bought some coin this round, um, just for a short, I would say a short-term play to make a little bit of gains on this run up that I think that it's going to do. Now the question is that the bottom? I want to go over and show you guys some things that you want to look out for on a coin, on any of these coins. So I just go over it briefly on it's a coin that's been around for a while, but you can see here that it did a nice 5-wave impulse up. You can see that would be the third wave and went up for a fifth. So Soul Phantasma is in a bullish count. But the question is that the bottom? And then on its retracement from right there, let's take a look at it off log. Down to 0.786. It could be okay. It could be okay. 0.786 off of the log. On log, it's down right that area. Okay, could be okay. So with this coin, I'm very bullish on this coin. I like this coin because it has an NFT play, kind of like an infrastructure NFT play. And the question is it the second wave in, or has it got more to go? So trying to find the bottom. I'm going to show you some things that you need to look out for when you understand your waves. Okay, so let's go break that down into there. Let me go down to the 4-hour chart. Okay, so this coin had an aggressive ABC leg down. It popped back up, had an aggressive move back up, where some people would think, okay, that's the bottom with that move off the bottom, and then it came in ABC back down and made it in a WXY. So a 3-wave move up on an X and then another 3-wave move down. So now the question is that the bottom? Okay, because over here it made a nice 5-wave sequence, came down, it didn't break that sequence, and it wants to go bullish. So the question is this a local bottom? A lot of people would say, yes, this is a bottom. But there's some evidence that's telling me that it's not the bottom. And I'm going to show you some things. Let me go back to the daily on the RSI. Okay, so this move right here, this is your A, B, C. This is your W, that's your X, and down for your Y. So the question is right here, or is it going down for more? So we know that's the Y right there because it's doing a bullish sequence over here. So when people see that, and then this can go up, they're going to say that's the bottom. But I bet they said the same thing right here. This is the bottom. That's even a better reaction off the bottom. But then it went up only to swing back down. And then this could be the same thing right here, only to go up to swing back down. It's called a bear cycle, guys. That's how it works. And I want to show you something on the RSI where 3-wave moves. This is the daily chart, 3-wave moves. So we know this is the W up for an X, and this is the Y. So you see 3-wave moves. So from that W, that 3-wave move, to that 3-wave move, there should be no divergence between those moves. As a matter of fact, that move here coming down in this Y, so it went up on that X, a 3-wave move back down. This right here should be down a little bit. There's actually a little bit of divergence. You can see this is up a little bit, but this went down. So on that 3-wave move, like this on Soul, this should have been down more. Okay? I'm hoping you guys can follow me. So that 3-wave move, it should be down more, but there's actually a little bit of divergence. 3-wave moves are not going to make divergence. They shouldn't have it. Okay? And that's telling me that this coin is likely have more downside. And you want to study the coin and understand these waves in the bear cycle. Okay? Because if you're coming over here into Sol Phantasma, you know, maybe to buy here and then ride that up a little bit, which down here at 92 to ride it up to $1.40, which is our nice gains. And then you have it here and you can ride it up to say $1.40 or $1.60. It's only going to swing back down because this might only go, I don't know, I have it up there, but this is, don't count this. I just have that there right now. But this could just swing up to here and then swing back down, where this now, this whole thing would become W, X, and then down for Y. So that's telling me, just because of this divergence on the daily between the three wave moves, here's the three wave, up, and then here's the three wave. There's divergence between those two waves. That wave, this wave should be down more. And then also too, the issue is the reaction off of there is not as strong. It should have a better reaction out of there and take off. So even though I'm in this coin, I'm just going to ride this up a little bit, exit out, and go to pick it up back down here, because more likely it's coming up to swing back down, just based off that. Now to go into the rest of it, within the three-way move itself, guys, you're going to have an ABC. So this move itself too will have a lot of divergence. You don't want to count that move. So let me go down to the 2 hour. I'll show you guys. You see, this was your ABC, and that's your third wave. That's probably your third of your third right there. It comes in, and that's the fifth of the third with massive divergence to swing back around and make a fifth. So from this third to there is your divergence. That itself is a three-wave move, but that's a five-wave move within a 5-3-5. So that's a five-wave move. That's okay. So that divergence, bullish divergence, made this pop back up on this X. Okay? In this bear cycle. So it went up. That's why it's important for you guys, if you're into these coins, to have some basic knowledge on waves and understanding waves, so you can plan and strategize a little bit better when you're either buying, selling, short selling, or whatever you're doing with your coin, so you can understand that and knowing these divergences. These divergences are huge. You want to really, really understand them, study them, whatever you want to do. If you're in the crypto market, I suggest it. It'll only benefit you. It'll only benefit you in the long run. It'll take some time to get used to it, but you'll eventually get used to it, and you'll start seeing these repetitive movements, and you'll be like, oh, okay, I've seen that before. Boom, I know that thing's not done going down, even though it's been spiking up and then an awesome shot up. So there's divergence there, but that's the end of a W wave. So this whole wave is the end of the W. So you got to look at the W, and then up for this next three wave, up for the X, and then this next three wave move, okay? Where this is a Y. So here's your Y. I'm going to make a mark. Here's the Y. You see? Like right there. So I know that's the Y. And then here's the W. And in this instance, on this 2 hour chart, that's pretty decent. There's no divergence. You can have divergence in those because that's the five wave. But between those three waves, you want to have that no divergence. But then you got to go out and check go out to the daily chart on something like that. So you still have a mark. There's the W, and then there's the Y. And there's a little tiny bit. Let me remove those. There's a little tiny bit of divergence like that between the W, X, and the Y. So this is going up, and it's going to probably complete this sequence because this structure now is bigger. This is a whole bigger structure where I'm pretty sure this will be the W, up for the X, and then back down for the Y. All right, guys. So I just want to let you know that studying your waves and understanding, how to find bottoms where people just come out and they see an impulse off the bottom and they think it's the bottom. This is a perfect example right here. And that thing shot right up. It went from basically about $1.20, something like that. and it shot up to 258 thereabout. Yeah, it looks like 251, more than a double. And people are like, oh, that's the bottom. That's a local bottom. That wasn't the bottom to complete the second wave. So more than likely on Sol Fantasma, the second wave will be finished over here on the daily, and then you'll have 1, 2, and you can pick the coin up over here to ride this up. And my suspicion, a coin like this, you could pick it up for say 50 or 60 cents, and you're going to have a ride up to, I have low estimates about $7.50, but probably go higher, a lot higher than that. All right, guys, that's the end of my video. Peace.